Hey, what's up, guys? This is Mario from Trade of the Day. Now, in today's video, I'm gonna cover how to buy the dip, what indicators to look for, and what's most important when it comes down to find and buying the correct dip. Now, again, this video is for learning purposes, so hope you guys learned something. All right, guys, let's get started. So again, this is the stock market one-year chart. Again, we've been trending very, very nicely. We did get a lot of volatility in February regarding the jobs report. And again, coincided with a humongous sell-off in the VIX. You guys can see that. That's right here. And then recently, again, Federal Reserve did meet yesterday. They did increase interest rates by 25 basis points. And we did get a sell-off with high volume and also an increase in the VIX, 30% move in the VIX. So there's definitely fear coming into the market because of that. So that's very, very important. So that's something we have to look for. Now, one other thing that I want to mention is that there was also this headline news on trade war with China. Donald Trump wants to increase more tariffs on China, and also China wants to retaliate with their own tariffs. So fear of a trade war is definitely real, but we're going to see how the market reacts. Now, again, the S&P 500 is downtrending. So we are looking for levels of support. We're looking for that dip. Where is that dip? And that's what I'm going to cover right now. So what's most important now, we're looking at the 259 level right here and the 250 level or 254 level. So what we're looking for is a hammer, some sort of hammer candle, something like this. You guys can see that. Something, a bullish hammer with a big wick, with strong open, with strong rally, with a huge volume bar. That's what we're looking for. And around this, and it's again, it has to be around 259, 260 area. It has to close above that. Again, and it cannot go below this 250, 292, because if we do see a sell-off with high volume that goes below 252, then we have another really big panic in the market. But we're going to see that level. Now, the other thing that I also want to bring up is that 260 level is also coincides with a 200 moving average. 200 moving average is a very, very important indicator that a lot of investors and traders around the world do look at. So the 200 moving average is actually that red line that you guys see right there. See that red line? So that's definitely very, very, very important. So we are seeing the 200 moving average right here, or again around 260 area. Again, it's around 258, but around 260 area with these levels. If that holds, and if we do see a bullish hammer green candle like this with high volume, dip buying volume, then we got ourselves a dip. But again, the other also important thing that I want to mention is, and let me get rid of these moving averages so you guys can see the chart a little bit better, is also to keep in mind and look for the VIX. Again, right now there's fear in the market. Again, VIX is up 30%. So we want to see tomorrow some sort of inverse hammer like this in the VIX. So we see an inverse hammer in the VIX like this tomorrow. Again, that coincides with a big bullish green candle, bullish hammer candle on the daily. Then we may see a bounce and a rally. So we're going to have to see that tomorrow. Now, it's very, very important, though, that we do see that. If we don't see that, then I am a little bit concerned about what's going to happen with the stock market. So keep in mind, guys, that this is very, very important because, again, a lot of institutions and traders do look at these levels. Right now, there is fear. And if we do get a rally in the VIX, and we do get levels to the 35s, the 40s, even the 50s, then tomorrow may be a big sell-off, and we may actually end up going below the 252.92 level, which is very, very important level, and things could get a little bit tricky. So again, we need to find the correct dip. We need to see some sort of bullish candle, green candle with high volume that bounces around the 200-day moving average, and it's this 260, 259 level, and with a coinciding with an inverse VIX to make sure that fear is leaving the market. But right now, definitely fear is in the market. And again, the reason why those levels are important is because large investors like Warren Buffett and other big fund managers they do like to buy those dips, you know. And if you really think about it, this volume is definitely not from the average retail investor or retail trader. This volume on this day comes from big institutions, big fund managers, hedge fund managers, mutual fund managers. They buy huge amounts of volume of shares at these dips, and they're the ones that move the market. So it's really all up to them to see if they feel and they want to buy the dip. So we're going to see that tomorrow, guys. That's very, very important because, again, as a small retail trader or retail investor, really we can't really do much. You know, we really don't control the market because we're such a small part of it. The big guys, the big boys like Warren Buffett, those are the guys that do matter. The biggest institutions, you know, the big fund managers with $1 billion or $2 billion in assets. Those are the guys that really move the market. So we have to see what happens with that. Now, one thing I want to mention, a quote from Warren Buffett. He does like to say that when people get greedy, when people are fearful, and be fearful when people are greedy. So right now, people are fearful, and again, that coincides with the VIX, and the VIX is considered as the fear index. So that, again, you guys can see people like Warren Buffett did buy this dip on his VIX spike, and hopefully they do buy it again. So that's what we're looking for, guys. So hopefully, again, you guys learned something. Again, guys, I'm not a registered financial advisor, so any investments or trades, make sure you do speak with a registered financial advisor. Do your own due diligence. But if anything, hope you guys learned something from this video. Feel free to follow me on Facebook. I do have a group, investors and entrepreneurs, for investing and training for entrepreneurs, and also Instagram. And also feel free to subscribe to my channel. All right, guys, have a good one.